everybody, Kris from the Brothers Take here, and in this video our friend Daire is joining us to try play Final Fantasy VII for the first time. Can you tell me anything about Final Fantasy VII?
I am younger than it.
Yeah, this year is the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII, which is the reason we're doing this, as well as it being my favourite game of all time. But I don't want that to add any kind of like pressure to like
to say nice things.
Yeah, I want you to be absolutely honest about your your reaction to the game. If you genuinely are like, this is awful, then that's okay. Whereas if you like it, then great, I'll be happy. So we're going to do what's called the bombing run.
Okay.
Which is sort of the famous first mission from Final Fantasy VII. We're going to do it for both the original and the remake.
Okay.
All right, and then just to see kind of the comparison and difference, especially for someone who has no nostalgic kind of love for the game. Do you know what I mean? Like, because when I played the remake, it was a huge deal to me.
Yeah.
But you've never played any of this. So do you know anything about Final Fantasy as a series?
There's a lot of Final Fantasies for being called Final.
That is a very fair point. That is true, and it gets brought up a lot. And also, a lot of people always ask the question, if they've never played a Final Fantasy, where do I start?
Yeah.
And the answer is any of them, because it might sound weird to play Final Fantasy VII before playing Final Fantasy VI.
Yes.
They are completely separate universes. They are self-contained stories.
Yes.
So there is no, like, there's motifs that repeat throughout, but there actually is. It's like 7 and 6 are different planets. Different, totally different timelines, different characters. There's really no connection between the two. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Not at all, does it?
What's number one about then?
The first Final Fantasy was the original creator was basically wanting to make. He'd been trying to make a fantasy game for a long time and never really kicked off. And then he was going to just put his final efforts into making one, and he called it Final Fantasy as sort of a joke of, I'm never making another one after this. And it was such a huge hit that it kicked off a franchise. And so like the first one, again, it has nothing to do with this game.
Okay, cool.
Other than the fact that there's maybe similar gameplay and then some similar motifs in terms of like themes and stuff.
Okay.
But
cool.
None of the same characters.
Grand. Okay.
So it's not, you haven't missed out.
Okay,
basically.
cool. All right.
All right.
Steady.
So we're going to jump into the bombing run for the original Final Fantasy VII first. This is the main theme of the Final Fantasy franchise.
Oh, cool.
And it gets reiterated every time a new one comes out.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things they have in common.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Is it trippy?
It just does this for about half an hour.
Oh, good.
I wasn't joking, it does this for about half an hour.
Stop.
It's a surreal... No, I'm joking. It doesn't actually. How unreal is this?
Oh, ow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. This is pretty epic, isn't it?
Oh yeah, check out these crane shots now.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah! I don't know why you're laughing. This is badass.
Yeah. Whoa. Come on, newcomer. Follow me. Okay. Come on. Oh, yay.
Do it.
Oh,
Yeah!
Oh, cool. Oh, I have a sword now.
So it's sort of a Pokemon battle system.
Attack! Him! Kill him!
if your health is ever coming down low, you can go down to your items and get like potions to heal yourself.
Oh, sorry. Jeez, he's very dexterous fingers.
Oh yes. And if you want to talk to someone, just hit X.
Wow! Used to be a soldier, huh? Every day you find one in the group like, avalanche! Soldier! Where's the enemy?
What?
Soldier! Jesse. Be quick. It's Mitchell's name. Okay. Oh,
So,
oh
there is default names for the characters, but you can, in this iteration, personalize them if you like.
It's easier, isn't it?
Yeah? With a capital Z, so it's clouds.
Yeah. No. Oh, I don't. Yeah, cool. Clouds.
Clouds.
Clouds. Hey, soldier, huh?
I trust you.
She's not very mean. Oh!
Yeah. So you get to name him too. He's another one of your main party members. Oh no. Love it.
Wait,
Oh no. It looks like a chemical formula.
Yeah. Whoa!
The game is getting wild now.
This is mental. That's a lovely shot.
Yeah.
Oh, too easy.
Well, it is only the tutorial. You walk too long, you'll end up in a fight. Are you so far shocked that this is my favorite game of all time, given how many games there have been since this?
Do you like Pokemon?
I like it, but I don't like it that much.
Okay.
What's the appeal?
Yeah.
It's the story, and characters, and the music.
Okay.
Which, like, the soundtrack all throughout is like, it's incredible. You notice two of the party members are called Biggs and Wedge.
Oh.
The references to Star Wars.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, music changes. Yo!
Oh noes!
Oh no! Is this your first time in the reactor? Alright! You become big from now on. Okay. Oh. We become one?
He's inside you!
Wow.
Yeah. So whenever you get into a battle now, he'll be with you. Nice.
Oh god.
Just push the button. Just push the button. It's so easy. It's right there. Just push the button.
I
Push the button. Push the damn button, Daire.
Oh no.
God damn it, just push the button. It's just X.
Do I know that?
I think you just have to get right up in front. Like as close as you can to it. And then...
Oh, here. Oh, I thought it was a big yellow one.
Oh, right.
Oh!
Yeah, what? Oh noes!
Jesus, Portugal. Little by little, the reactor is draining. Like, okay. Oh. I was dying. Clouds. Actually, I care about us finishing this job before security. Jesus Christ. Oh.
I'm gonna get back in you. Like a pro. Swan dived onto it actually.
Really, this is Lovecraft.
Yeah.
Oh no! A chance encounter. Oh no!
You got this.
Limit break. What's limit on that mean?
You'll see now that on Cloud's turn. They're kind of like stronger attacks, so when you finally get it, it gives you a bit of a boost.
Ooh! That's kind of cool. Yay! Good team.
That's also a very famous piece of music that in all the Final Fantasies is the victory fanfare.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Mm.
You've only heard it once and you know it. Yeah, good stuff in there. Push X on that.
Store material. Cool. What's that do?
Materia is what gives people their spells.
Ah, very good. MP stuff. When we build this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Okay?
Well said.
You said Bob. You do it. Just do it. Just make sure you don't pull nothing. Hey. There's a lot of tension between these characters. This is just a reactor. They're faffing about a lot.
Yeah, what are they doing? Come on.
Come on, just do it. Come on.
Now you're gonna have your first boss fight.
Oh no. Let's hope here it comes. The reactor. Jeez, where'd he come from? Can we? Is he nearly there? Oh no.
You got this. It's gonna counterattack with his laser. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Its laser is quite detrimental, and
Okay.
so if your health starts getting low, I would heal him.
Ooh, is that?
Because
Low
he's
enough
going
to
to
heal?
continue to do that.
Oh, lovely.
So on your next move, heal
Okay, cool.
and save the limits for after. It's not turn-based, it's time-based.
No. Okay.
Right, quick, no, item, potion. You're gonna die.
Oh no.
That's what I'm telling you.
I live.
Right.
Okay. Big shot. Get him.
See, the pacing has changed. So you must go fast now. No, you're dead. You're gone. Okay. Oh no, you're gonna heal. The tail's down. Okay. Oh god. Okay, item. Quickly, potion. Potion. It's your last one. Oh god. Heal. You thought this was gonna be easy.
Jesus Christ.
This is my first boss.
Attack.
Okay. No, don't attack. Item. Phoenix down. Bring Cloud back.
Okay.
You guys, it's game over. Get Cloud up. There we go. Do it.
Cool.
Yes. And he's got a limit break. Hopefully this will kill him. Because you're all out of healing items now. So this is, if you don't make it, this is it. Come on.
Full attack. Attack.
Yeah, mess him up. Keep going. Oh god. Oh god.
Kill
This is
him.
it. Come on.
Come on.
Oh no, don't tell me the tail's going back up. Oh god.
Ah, Jesus. Oh.
No,
no.
we're gone.
Oh,
We're gone.
No.
We're gone.
Okay.
We're gone.
One.
Oh my god!
One.
Cloud, can you do it?
Come on. Get him. Magic.
Quickly!
Pulse.
Quickly! Quickly! This is it!
No!
No.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What's happening? You did it! You did it! You 1 HP! You did it! Oh my god! That was amazing! Wow! I have never seen that before.
Wow.
That was fantastic.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Jump! Yeah, epic.
Whoa! Whoa! Jeez. Are we the good guys or bad guys? 'Cause
Good question. That is a good question.
what's
So these the characters you're playing as are terrorists.
yeah, getting that impression.
His ass is on fire.
Oh,
So that's the bombing run
cool.
from the original Final Fantasy VII, which is like only a small taster and a small intro to the overall
Yeah.
crazy adventure. What did you think of it?
I thought I think playing an older game, like you're not used to something being so slow anymore. I think there's an instant gratification with games, or like it's always like that.
why can't I move the camera as much? And
Yeah. It's just like Jesus, we're still walking. Like so there is that. But however, I think it did help when it did finally the pace go up for the boss fight, you did feel it more.
Yeah.
You're like, oh god.
Yeah. And suddenly you realize I have to act and think quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I'm gonna lose very quickly.
Yeah. So I thought it was like, oh, turn-based, it doesn't really matter what I do, just press X.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize it was time-based at all.
Yeah. So yeah, they call it the active time battle. Some of them are actually genuinely turn-based, where it's like a game of chess.
Yeah.
And you could take as long as you want to make a decision.
Okay.
But ultimately, you're like, I could make the wrong decision here, and that's kind of the fun of it.
Oh, cool.
Whereas in this one, it's very much you're waiting for that chance to make your attack, but then you're trying to line up all the right attacks.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Especially when you're managing like a party of 3 people. And you're in the middle of a boss fight, and you're like, wait, who has the cure magic and who has the fire magic, and you're trying to manage your sort of like a D&D party.
Yeah.
You know, as you go through.
Very cool.
What did you make of the story, or what you got from what they shared?
I don't know if I like the characters yet. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
They're all. I'm wondering why are they doing this, really?
Right.
It's a bit kind of intense. Like they are blowing up stuff.
Yeah.
So. They're all, it's kind of cool that you kind of like are jumped into it straight away. Just like we don't have time to explain, like kind of all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if I like them yet.
Yeah. The whole game is basically about corporations draining the planet and destroying it, and these people reacting to that.
Oh, okay.
And trying to save the planet. But it's a lot more. You know, in this, everything's exaggerated in this. Obviously, like the corporation are very evil.
Yeah.
and like the threat is so immediate that it's like if you blow up a reactor, it immediately has an effect on the whole planet. You know, but But it is interesting that you brought up are these bad guys? And it's like, because there is those kind of debates and questions come up throughout of is what they're doing okay though?
Yeah.
Because people are still dying from the way they're going about it.
Yeah, still big explosions.
And it's not brought up that much in the original, but like there's like hundreds of workers in that reactor who are just workers.
Oh no.
You know, so they died in that explosion.
Jesus.
So there is that side of it. But now we're going to check out it's the same mission, it's the bombing run, but to the remake of the game.
Okay.
And I'm just curious how you find this now. Again, with absolutely no nostalgia for the game whatsoever, except just that was your first time ever trying it.
Oh. Wow. And how did you feel? Because obviously there is some changes from the original one.
I cried.
Okay. Fair enough.
I cried the first time I saw this opening.
Oh.
Because I think any fan kind of knew that what the little polygons represented was these grander ideas.
Okay, cool.
And like in the game, you go out into the wider world anyway.
Yeah.
Eventually, so to see this and to see them starting with the wider world and seeing how big this all could be in a remake.
Oh, this is really cool.
Yeah, blown away.
So obviously there's a danger in making a remake of a very a loved game.
Yeah.
Do you think they succeeded?
I do, but but there's been fascinating internet debates about this game.
Okay.
And some of the directions that they've taken. They've been turning the remake project into a trilogy.
Right.
So it's not. This doesn't cover the entire events of the original. It has a cut-off point.
Wow.
It's sort of like a cliffhanger point.
Wow.
And the next part is coming like next year.
Very interesting. Because they could have easily went the route of just, remastering, like, you know what I mean? To
absolutely, and do like just a shot for shot, the very same, yeah.
Wow. She's really hitting home now that they explode.
Yeah, they play into it a lot more in the remake. They actually highlight the effects.
Perfect. This is really cool. Oh, wow. This is deadly.
Yeah.
That's cool. Same shot. Oh no, don't be. That's really epic. That's really cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, man. Clouds.
Clouds. Why is that talking about? This. Oh. Okay, I'm getting messed up now.
You do get a lot of that.
Oh yeah.
Get down here, Merc.
So extra.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think
That's
so.
just a square.
Oh. Oh, cool.
Not bad.
Whoa, okay. Nice. Braver. Sure. That one.
Oh, break yourself.
Whoa, whoa. Like race.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
Oh, you
He
can't
isn't a
change it.
soldier anymore.
No.
Still, he's a professional.
Otherwise, they would just
Unlike
like
the
rip
rest
it
of
blank
us.
every time
I'm
they
glad
say
to
the
have
character's names.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, come on, Witch.
Oh.
You don't need to be here.
And when you know what happens to them, it's very.
Oh, Witch!
He's got a lot of animosity towards.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I
Not
think?
interested.
What?
Huh? Oh.
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 Oh. He's trying his best.
I'm really not feeling it at the moment.
Wedge.
Nice. Voice acting's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. Trash.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
Do you find out why there's also animosity throughout?
Oh yeah. It's because Soldier was actually the name of a sector, like a group of specialized warriors.
Right.
And Cloud is once part of that, but they work for Shinra, which is the company.
Yeah.
So he's an ex-member basically of this company that they're against. And
Oh.
Cloud like hates them.
Okay.
Because you find out all about his past and how he lost his arm and that kind of stuff. So he just doesn't trust him all that much.
Okay. Come on, Cloud.
Clouds!
Clouds.
Do you prefer this battle system?
It's something I'm more used to.
Yeah.
It's very God of War like.
Nothing to it.
Oh yeah.
There's definitely a little like appeal to the other one as well. You know, kind of retro kind of way. You see?
I feel like this is an evolved version of that anyway, because you still have the ATB bars still in there,
Yeah.
and then you can do your special attacks. It's just that instead of waiting, you attack in the meantime.
Yeah, that's the point.
So it's sort of, it actually is the same
Yeah,
battle system, it's just you have more movement.
that's actually quite a
Enjoying it.
fair point. Nice.
So how do we get to the bridge above Mako's storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stab scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy?
Oh no.
Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
What happened there?
Yeah, there's a lot of,
In 3, 2.
weird shit with Cloud.
Oh.
He's got some stuff
You got some stuff
in
going
his
through.
past, yeah.
Who's
Oh
that?
no.
It's over.
Your helmet's really
That's
cool.
my line.
My Sassy Rick.
Yeah!
What can you do? And we're good.
Careful in there. I got this place.
Believe it or not,
Uh,
this is like all those imps and grunts and things
Yeah.
is like incredibly toned down in this in comparison to most Japanese RPGs.
yes.
Because I remember playing this and going, oh my god, it's actually surprisingly normal. Usually it's way more.
Really my business,
You know, like-
but are you really close?
Oh, vibrate again. Oh no. Wow, that's gorgeous.
Cloud!
Oh no.
Are you ignoring me?
Tifa and I.
Oh.
Aye,
Oh.
what a sword.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to be any smaller. Let me try not to go get very dull.
Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
And did they just, like, was that in the original game but in a different part? Or is it just giving backstory to things?
It's kind of giving, just fleshing out the backstory. Those characters are in the original,
It
of course.
doesn't rest,
Okay.
and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red.
Get help.
Say that again.
I love Jesse just being like,
I know
no,
this about
there he
There
goes
he goes again, yeah.
No.
It's like, we hear him do this all the time.
Save the screaming for later.
Oh, you don't have to aim.
No, no.
Oh, okay. Oh god, it goes. Switch characters? Okay.
So at any point in the battle, when you have multiple characters, you can just switch
Do
between
your
them.
job, Murph.
Just
Oh,
keep
you're
those
so,
baby
Jack and
blues of
Daxter.
yours on me.
Huh?
You ever play Jack and Daxter?
Yeah, long time ago.
I don't know what, it just reminds me of that. I don't know what it is.
That's cool.
Love that game.
That's PS2 era, right?
Hell yeah. That is,
Yeah.
I've only platinumed 2 games.
Wow, and that's one of them?
That's one of them.
That's amazing. Did you like Ratchet and Clank then as well?
I
They're kind
love
of similar, aren't they?
Yeah, I love Ratchet and Clank.
Not too shabby.
Wee.
You're doing good, soldier.
Hell yeah, go team.
Yeah.
And it's more of the same.
Come on then. Pretty easy, right?
Oh, this one's Trixie.
But,
Nice job, Cloud.
Not a
Aw.
scratch.
Not a
Now,
scratch.
on to the objective. Look. They don't call those
Uh-oh.
things sweepers
We've
for
been
nothing.
messing before.
They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
okay. Ballsy.
Right. Okay, Clouds.
Let's
We
go.
can take this hard jump.
That
I
should
hear
give us an
magic.
opening. So long.
Nice.
Did. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
There it is. Okay.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom.
Okay.
Swan diving. Hey, where's the button to jump onto the ladder?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Who made this game?
Huh?
Who made this game?
Square Enix?
Dear Strix.
Where is my jump onto ladder button? Otherwise,
Very good.
good times.
Yeah.
Scared, huh?
The remake sucked. There was no jump onto ladder button.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. Leave the rest in your cape.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Okay. Oh, this looks like a boss fight kind of area. this?
Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks.
I know when I see one. Oh, checkpoint. Uh-oh. Oh no. Better.
What's wrong?
And does it get into this in the original one?
Oh god, yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
What about
Oh,
the
gotcha.
timer?
It probably has one of the best twists I've ever seen in anything.
Oh, okay. 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah, just a timer for the bomb. It doesn't really have any effect. I this is one I don't know why
Pretty
it was put in
cocky,
there.
ain't you?
Oh, okay.
It'll be your time limit to escape.
Okay.
Heads up.
What the hell?
What? Oh no. Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here we go again.
How do we fight this?
Round
It's
2.
got reinforced armor plate.
Barely scratched the damn thing.
Didn't I tell you to use magic?
Thought you were full of shit.
Think whatever you Lightning magic?
Okay.
You even know how to use materia?
Of course I know how to use material. What kind of stupid question is that? Quit rushing me.
Oh. Scared now? Huh? Oh no. Oh.
Now, why you gotta pick on me?
Ah.
The Barret has lightning magic as well, which is really effective on any kind of machines.
Hang back.
Oh, okay. But like, okay.
Watch the tail.
Pretty much all the boss fights are like this in this game. They're like big, huge,
What do we do?
mad
Don't
set
get hit.
pieces.
Oh wow.
Take cover behind that debris.
Three. What's it really doing? Oh, look.
Quick, quick! Maybe just like right. I let the computer do it. I don't want to do it.
Strike now.
Nice.
I'll end this.
That has his limit break man.
Okay. So, whoa! Let's go. Cross that.
Any last words?
Oh, cool. That's pretty cool.
Ah, you had him on the ropes. You nearly have him. You won't get them to 1 HP this time.
Die, left leg. Okay.
You crippled the left leg.
Triple it.
Staggered him all together.
Oh, that's not
You leveled up at the same time.
Wait. Oh, is it?
Oh, you killed him as well. You won €1 million.
Huh, you hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on. We've got to move.
Damn you, clouds. Oh no, his bottom half is disappearing.
They'll call back to the original game. Jesus.
Yeah, you lift bro. There is actually a section of the game where you have to lift bro.
What you mean,
You go to a gym and you gotta do squats and pull-ups.
Do I look okay?
I am not joking.
Would you?
And from the original game, there's a very famous cross-dressing sequence.
Oh, okay.
And everyone was wondering,
Hey,
will
we'll
they
link up over there.
do it in the
Look
remake?
after Jesse.
Did they?
Given that it was like, is that now a very sensitive topic?
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
At the time, it was kind of tongue-in-cheek because it was like polygons and it was kind of
Yes.
cutesy. But then it was like, if you're gonna do this kind of serious graphics and stuff, it's like, can you get away with it?
Yeah.
And
Did they?
there is a cross-dressing sequence in the game.
I don't know. Yeah. Ah,
They change it,
Yeah,
but there is
yeah.
one. But there is one.
cool.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
Soldier boy, mommy, whoa.
Oh my god! If they put that in, that would be amazing.
No rookies. And Final Fantasy VII is the most famous one
Yeah.
and probably the most universally liked.
Okay.
But there is like, then within the Final Fantasy fan base, you would get a lot of people where there's kind of a eye roll at anytime someone mentions Final Fantasy VII. It's like, oh yeah, you like the one everyone played, or you know, why don't you play one of the real ones? You know,
It's not gatekeep, lads.
yeah.
Come on.
So, but a lot of
Oh, you like Skyrim, do you?
a lot of the hardcore fans say 6 is the best.
Oh, okay. Do you like 6?
I've never gotten the chance to play it. It's not available on as many things. I do
Oh.
have it on my phone,
Yeah, yeah.
and I've played a little bit of it, but I haven't played enough of it to kind of have a full opinion on it, really.
Uh-oh.
So this is an interesting twist that they added.
They helped explode it.
Yeah. So Avalanche, their bomb was weak enough to damage the reactor, but not blown up entirely.
That is interesting. Oh.
And they make it seem like the bomb was more detrimental.
Well, not really have time to assassinate. Oh.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Look at him trying not to smile. He's trying his best. He's like, yeah, I'm cool, but I'm a nonchalant about it.
Oh no.
What did you think of the remake?
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. The remake's very cool. I think I preferred in the first one where it was the team, like actually exploded it.
All right,
yeah. But, you know,
because
like,
it's wider questions of, is what I'm doing okay?
Yeah. I thought that was quite cool.
Yeah.
But again, I do like that you get little flashbacks and stuff with him.
Yeah.
And kind of more so it's like,
A
okay.
bit more about Cloud's character.
Yeah, a bit more kind of, not on side, but more so like curious and be like, okay, maybe there's a reason why he's a bit of an arsehole.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool. I thought, like, I could see how the opening had such a hit on you.
Oh god, yeah.
Because it, you know,
unbelievable.
Because even like just from playing like one straight after the other for the first time, it was still like, whoa, this is cool.
Yeah.
You know?
And there was, I suppose there's like in the background of it, when the PlayStation 3 was being advertised, just as a tech demo to show off what the PlayStation 3 could do, there was at one of the E3s, I think it was, they had made this like demo of the opening of Final Fantasy VII in PS3 graphics.
Oh, okay.
And Cloud jumping off the train.
Yeah.
It ended there. But when people saw that, and that was back in like 2007 maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
When people saw that, it was like, oh, are they going to remake it? And that wasn't the intention at the time, or maybe it was and they were keeping it secret, but they were like, no. And everyone was like, remake it. And so it's been going on like since then, that people were just like, remake it. And when they finally announced it, it was like, even just for the crack, you should at some point go onto YouTube and watch the reaction videos to the announcement of the remake.
Yeah.
There's compilation videos of people crying, people jumping up and cheering. Like, it's one of the most sought after like games ever.
Wow.
And it was such an impactful game. And even like, I remember when like the PlayStation Classic came out, which is like a little mini PlayStation 1, and it had 20 built-in games on it.
Yeah.
And Final Fantasy VII is one of the games on that, because it was one of the games that sold the PlayStation 1.
Okay, cool.
So it's like, yeah, it's like it's a huge legacy game, but it's really fun watching it through like someone else's eyes, who has no like, it's just like, this is interesting, but it's not necessarily like, I remember this from back in, or it's even like, because I know now, like when they're doing that opening scene, they're hinting at things that I know come up later.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So when I'm playing and I'm like, oh my god, that's a reference, I can't believe they're showing that so early. Whereas you're just like, oh, I wonder what's up with Cloud, you know? Yeah. But I know what's up with Cloud. You know what I mean?
Your emotional
so it's really, it's really interesting.
Yeah.
And they had to, I think it's interesting as well with the remake, they had to do stuff, because they know that people not only know the original, but if you finish the first part, you can just go play the original and go, well, I want to know what happens next.
Yeah, okay.
So then you don't have to wait. So they had to make some small changes.
Yeah.
So that people are left wondering, I wonder where they're going with that.
Oh,
so they've made new mysteries that now everyone is on the same page of, what does that mean? Where is that going?
That's really cool.
So it is pretty cool, as well as kind of faithfully retelling.
That is really cool. And it's all like the original creators and all got back on board and everything.
Yeah, so the character designer for the original game is the creative director of this project.
Cool.
And the original director is the producer.
So
they've kind of changed roles. And then the guy who wrote it did come back to write it.
Yeah.
But he had kind of said, like, I don't want to just rewrite it.
Yeah.
Like page for page.
Yeah.
I want to do something different.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you know, it's like, well, it's already written, you know?
Yeah.
So
Very cool. Yeah, it was really interesting. Yeah, I thought it was cool. I now know more.
Yeah, you know who Cloud is, and you know who Barrett is, and so that was Daire checking out Final Fantasy VII for the first time, both the original and the remake. Out of curiosity, do you think there's either of those games, and again, there's no pressure, is there either of those games you think, yeah, in my spare time I would play those? Or are you like, nah, I liked it, but no, I don't think it's for me?
Actually, the original was really cool with the turn-based stuff, but I think the walking around bit it's just the pacing is a bit too slow for me. At the moment. That one I could get behind the newer one, but I do prefer the original as well, I think.
Right. So it's like if I could get that gameplay, but the older style or something.
Yeah, I think so, because I think it definitely was more impactful. Because I feel like, and it's really cool, but all game combat is like that kind of now in a way. Like it's very similar to God of War. It's very similar to other ones. So it's like but again, the story stuff is really cool and it's told in a cool way. I don't know. I think they're both very different games in a way.
Which is interesting because it's also the same game.
Yeah. So
because like you don't get a lot of remakes where you're like, because I even remember saying like, you know, I had other friends who never played the original, but they kind of heard all the great things about it, and they were saying, "Can I just jump into the remake?" And I was like, "I don't know if you can."
Yeah.
I think to fully appreciate what the remake is doing, you have to play the original.
Yes.
Even with some of the new twists and turns, it really does play on how much you remember the original story and stuff, and even the fact that they're hinting at things in a slightly different order. But it's like even like the black feather that fell, and you were like, "Oh, what's with the black feather?" And I'm like, "Oh god, oh, you have no idea what that black feather means," but it's like huge. It's huge. So when I played originally, I was like, "Oh my god!" And, like literally every scene and every turn. So it is an interesting one where, like, for example, Resident Evil 2 remake. You can play that, and you never have to play the original because it is the same game, but it's just it looks better. Whereas with this, is like, I don't know if you can.
I get what you mean.
Play one and not the other.
But it's like, I don't keep bringing up God of War, it's just my favourite game. But like I didn't...
God of War is a great game.
But I didn't play the first few before playing the newest one.
And that's, that's interesting,
So I think, I don't know if it's the same, but I'd say a lot of people would kind of have the same feelings, like, you have to play the ones, because then the shackles make so much difference, and like, you have to know all these things.
All the little things that he's doing,
He was a bad guy, and he had a family before that, you know, but then you like, I don't know. But
then I suppose you can retroactively as well. You can play God of War, and you can be like, there's a lot going on here, and I don't know what it is. And then if you afterwards decide to go back, it gives you another perspective. Oh, that's explaining. So it can work both ways, actually.
So, because again, like you might not be. I wonder if you're not into that kind of like playing an old game. Like you have to have a lot of patience. So I wonder, like playing this first. You are in the story and like, oh, I want to know more, and then go back. You can kind of get past all that stuff that would annoy you originally. Right. Maybe.
If you're driven enough to just, and I do think those other changes that they made, where like, and you can turn them on and off whenever you want in the remaster, where like if you are just kind of getting bogged down with, oh my god, there's too many random encounters, and I'm trying to get to the next area just to find out what happened next. You can just go, fuck this, turn off the encounters and move on. But then when you're like, you know what, now I want to fight. Turn them back on.
Cool.
They also turn on, I probably should have told you about this, especially with the pacing thing. There is a mode where you can turn on 3 times faster. And every time you move, everything's faster. But I wanted you to experience it, as it originally was, rather than with the codes and stuff. But
and I think PlayStation is really good for that, because I know Crash Bandicoot, when they brought out the original ones again, you can modify it. So originally you can only use the D-pad. But like now you can use the analog. Thank God.
It's hard to go back to arrows when we've spent so long with analogs. Because like I remember, like the first PlayStation controller had no analog sticks, so it was all arrows, you know. And sometimes you try to put like 2 at the same time to get the angle. I need to go diagonal. But so that was Daire checking out Final Fantasy VII for the first time. If you enjoyed this, please give the video a thumbs up, hit subscribe to the channel, and jump down in the comments to share your own thoughts, your own memories of Final Fantasy VII, the adventures of Clouds and Oh-Nos. Thank you very much for checking this out. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
You even did the bye-bye.